Hello. This is part 45 of Ninja News. I'm your host as always, Ninja Johnny Boy. Greetings. Greetings all. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I sincerely hope everyone joining me this time around is doing well. I hope you had a fantastic day. My work day was phenomenal, to say the least. Not every day that I can say every interaction made was a positive one. Gladly today was one of those days. It was a warm day, and it's been a nice mild night so far. I was out for a walk after work to catch some Pokemon, just to enjoy such a pleasant, cool night. Got another interesting news article to share as always. Let's get into it, shall we? Conservation officers on Vancouver Island saved deer shot in the head with a crossbow arrow. Conservation officers on Vancouver Island have tracked down a deer that was shot with a crossbow and safely removed an arrow that was lodged in her head. I guess it would be a doe then. A local resident called the officers on Tuesday after seeing a pregnant animal who was a regular visitor to her Maple Bay property with an arrow in its head. Hunting is illegal in the residential area. Officers were called again on Wednesday after the deer appeared once more, this time with a newborn fawn alongside her. The deer was spooked by the presence of the officers and took off into the bushes on both occasions. But 3 officers were able to catch up with her Thursday morning. Scott Morris, conservation officer, is going under quote saying, "We are able to track her down in the bushes and successfully get a dart into her with some drugs. The drugs took effect, and she went down quite peacefully, and we were able to pull the arrow from her face." That is some hardcore stuff right there, ladies and gentlemen. You know, it just puts into perspective, you know, the value of life and how powerful that is. Norris said the officers were able to clean the wound and apply some antibiotic cream. Then we administered the reversal drug, and she was able to get up and walk off. Norris said the deer had a hole in her neck and a gash through her palate, but seemed reasonably unshaken. We're hopeful that she won't get infected and that she'll make a full recovery. Conservation officers are asking residents in the area about 65 kilometers north of Victoria to keep an eye on the deer and her fawn and report any changes in behavior. Norris also had a direct message for the person who shot the deer. "We'd like you to turn yourself in, own up to your mistake, and face the consequences." Face the consequences. Wow, that is powerful. Likely, this dirtbag probably won't. He probably just saw the deer in his backyard and thought, "Hey, why don't I just bust out my compound bow here and or my crossbow?" You know, that kind of mentality is a little bit odd, unless he was willing to skin it and eat it. But even then, that would still be illegal. And if that was his intent, to skin and harvest the meat, he done goofed there real good. So I don't really know what is going on in this dude's mind, but you know, like I said before, that's kind of the power of life and the value of life that you have to really appreciate. Deer gets an arrow lodged in its face, and it's pregnant, and then gives birth, and then, you know, finally people catch up with it and kind of rescue it. You know, they probably cut off the tip of the arrow and then just pulled the shit out of there, and then yeah, done deal. Hope she's doing good, you know. Hope she's pumping more of those deer out. Yeah, very interesting story. Quite miraculous. You know, you hear stories of people getting shot in the face and living as well, even by shotguns, whatnot. It just shows you how powerful people can be, and when you least expect it. You know. So to get on with the rest of my day, it was kind of a slow day at work. Very, very nice day though. Man, wow. Awesome day weather-wise. Got time to hang out with the boss a little bit. Get to know him a little bit more. Was watching a little bit of Netflix. I've been on kind of my my scary thriller / horror type movies now. I'm not into slashers really so much as other scarier movies. Was hanging out with my brother. We watched a really cool one, Get Out, which was interesting. One of the guys from Key and Peele was the director, I believe. Weird and kind of odd movie, but that run though, I mean, the Get Out challenge run thing, that was a scene and a half. I know I'm a little bit late to the party on that one, but anywho. And then today, I was watching a zombie movie, actually. A Korean zombie movie called... It's escaping me. Train to... God, jeez. Train to a place in Korea. Or South Korea, probably. I'm way off on this, I'm butchering it, but it's an awesome movie. Very emotional. For a zombie movie, it's very well done. As far as the love stories, the emotion, the action, great movie. So I kept in touch with that. And you know, the weather's been amazing. Just on a positive note. Like I said before, I was out playing Pokemon Go again. Really great game. If you're outside and you're kind of the more adventurous, maybe you like geocache, that kind of thing, Pokemon is probably right up your alley. Pokemon Go, that is. I suggest you pick it up if you don't have it. It's a free app. Anyway, you know, for the summer, it's a great game because everybody's out. They're walking to their destinations. Tell me what you guys think about the game. Probably bad feedback, but, well, folks, sadly, this is currently all I've got for you this time around. I thank you fine ladies and gentlemen for joining me. Feel free to leave a comment or a like. This concludes part 45 of Ninja News. I'm your host as always, Ninja Johnny Boy, signing off and saying, take care. This deer, jeez. I've got two pictures here. I'm probably gonna put, well, I'm gonna put one up for the thumbnail, that's for sure. Anyway, take care.